Sir, my name is Sajay. My question is from a business perspective, I'm asking this. You are saying there is a paradigm shift which is going to happen in business. So,
Right.
this is all in context of business, right?
Okay.
You are saying we are in a strategic inflection point and there is going to be a paradigm shift. May I ask in how many years you are seeing this paradigm shift is going to happen? 20 years, 30 years? You have all the facts. That's why I'm asking you. In how many years you are saying maybe will maybe go to a loss or will go to a loss? This shift, I'm asking you.
First thing about how long it would take, based on what the scientists who are researching about global warming and climate change, what they are saying right now is that they're actually saying it's too late already. They're saying we have done enough damage, there's no reversing this. But right now, if you can see, I don't know if you're aware of this, many universities the world over, like Cambridge and in UK and US, are actually leaving out meat on their campus right now. I believe this one meeting that happened in the Europe right now, there is some G20 summit or something. The entire food being served there was plant-based food, because right now governments are beginning to recognize that whether they care about animals or not, global warming is a serious thing. They have to take action for that. So probably by the end of this decade, serious action has to be taken. Like right now, how they have banned single-use plastics, things, I don't know when, I hope soon, because I would say we have till the end of this decade. If it goes beyond that, we will have to pretty much witness our own extinction, because the earth is heating up really fast, the polar ice caps are melting, and if we don't do things soon, it will become irreversible at that point. So I predict, I can only say soon. That's all I can say. By end of this decade, massive change. I won't say they'll create a vegan world, but they'll probably inflate the price of meat to exponential rates, or they'll make people pay a severity tax for buying meat. It's called something as a global warming tax or something, because if you choose to buy it, you better pay extra because you're causing more harm to earth. So these kind of rules are being planned right now by governments. I don't know when they'll execute them though. And your second question was about businesses. Like, what was the exact question?
For example, recently I saw is there. It is investing around 1,200 crores because there will be economists in the company's board. There will be people there. Why they have chosen to invest these kind of money in our country or abroad? There are a lot of barbecue houses and everything. I'm saying from a business perspective, it doesn't make economic sense if given the facts are still in play.
You mean it doesn't make economic sense to invest in a vegan business or invest in a non-vegan business?
In a non-vegan business, given that in the next 5 years or 6 years it is going to...
Okay, but the thing is that with the current society and the way we are living in, in the end, politicians are responsible for making law changes, right? Politicians, it's just my personal opinion, don't get offended, care about, I personally feel they care about themselves, they have their own interest in mind and want to come to power. They will do whatever the people like, just to please them. They will not do what's right, because if you tell someone no more meat, you can imagine the kind of outrage. When they said, okay, let's ban Jallikattu here in Tamil Nadu, you notice the outrage that happened for one simple thing like that. So the government is never going to take action like that. So right now in the current system, people are rewarded for selling meat, dairy and eggs, because customers first of all are hooked to these products like it's a drug. Everyone, I used to be hooked to them too. So it is where you will make money. And right now the government is not giving you any negative implications for being it. So why will people change? No one's encouraging them. Right now, the only reason I am giving you is I'm a random person coming to your class and talking to you. And you are also not going to get any benefit by going vegan. The only thing you're doing is that you know in your heart, morally, you're doing the right thing. There is no monetary benefit in this. There is no any other positive bonus in this. So why will people choose vegan? There is no benefit for them. They will continue selling meat, dairy and eggs. Only when the government lifts its fist and slams and says, no, we stop right now. Now if you continue doing, there are repercussions. Then they might think to stop. But right now, it's nothing but profit for them. That's why. Why else? It's just profits, sheer money. That's
One final question. As you said, as an individual, if one person changes, that's what sir also told me. If individual one person changes and each and every person follows the suit, the thing will change. But if you say there are greedy people who are in power, and as I said, these companies are investing heavily. So when majority of power is concentrated somewhere and the actions goes towards one direction, and let's say the sense goes towards another direction, don't you think the change will be, maybe 50, 60 years later, maybe whatever you say, if it is a factual thing, it will make some sense?
You're right, because even 50, 60 is being hopeful. 50, keep it, man, keep it. So even 50, 60 is being hopeful only. Because right now, like I told you, people, like you said, are greedy and selfish. There is no motivation or necessity for them to do so. So you're right. What I am doing right now is I'm fighting an uphill battle. I'm not saying by me coming and speaking here or me posting a video on Facebook or YouTube, someone is going to watch it and be like, aha, I'm going to change right now. But just like how every small thing has to start somewhere. You see, when Martin Luther King first started speaking out for his people, people told him, dude, what are you doing, man? No one's going to listen to you. People in power won't care. They are the majority. But he's like, no, it's okay. I can't keep quiet. So I will have to do something as I can no longer bear to see this injustice. Although I did speak about climate change and all of this, I am in this for the animals. I am not in this for the climate. I am doing it for animal rights alone. Similarly, people would have told Gandhi, dude, what are you doing? You one person, how can you crush the British? He's like, no, I will keep doing it. And eventually over decades, he managed to. Similarly, us vegans and animal rights activists we're taking the torch from them and saying, okay, let's just like them, hopefully as we give more awareness to people and open more people's eyes, hopefully more people will now be willing to switch, learn more, make some change in their life in a better way. And perhaps, like you said, in the decades to come, maybe we can see a better future. But if I kept quiet right now, that will never happen. See, if I make an attempt, I may succeed or I may fail. But if I never try, I'll 100% fail. So at least we're just trying. That's all we can do right now. In this current non-vegan society that we are living in, we're just doing the best we can by giving lectures and raising awareness. That's it.
One last question.
Sure.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Ask many questions.
Sir, it's not like that, sir.
Fine. I think one last, because we have to give them an opportunity to. Yeah, one last.
It's one last question. As we've seen before in history, there are a lot of incentive bias which happens. For example, initially you told the farm animals were, properly, though they were dined, it was...
They were being murdered, not dying.
Okay, they were being murdered.
Am I lying?
That's correct, that's correct. They were being murdered. It's not in this scale, right?
Correct.
It's not in this
absolutely
scale.
not at all close, yes.
Not in this scale. This scale is very... I'm not saying that was ethical, but I'm saying this is far more dangerous.
Yes.
If we are going for a substitute, don't you think many chemicals can be infused in those vegetables also? Because there also, wherever people go, there are incentive cost bias. Then that will also become something which is more harmful to people.
Harmful. See, now what we're talking, we are now shifting the topic here right now a little bit. The topic was about animal rights. So let's just say in a vegan world,
I'm saying this has nothing to do with this thing. My topic is fully on the context of business. Once the mass audience...
No, but you mentioned the point right now that if we go to such a world, a vegan world where chemicals are used to raise crops, humans will suffer. That's what you said right now, right?
Yes, the solution will not be sustainable for a...
Okay,
that's my question.
So if to make that sustainable, we then have to reduce the human population. We have to bring in a new bill that says only one child per family, because we are so large in population that we need to make some sort of changes to reduce that. If we were like 2 or 3 billion humans less, that problem would not exist. Our population is also too high. We're exploding right now. But my point is that even if we created a world where humans, even right now humans suffer from diabetes, stroke, cancer, osteoporosis, kidney disease and all kinds of things in a non-vegan world. Let's say that continues to happen in a vegan world. But at least there are no longer 70 billion innocent animals being born on earth every single year to be murdered and killed. See, veganism is about, like I said, it's an animal rights movement. This is like coming and asking like a human rights activist, okay bro, if we stop slavery, then we'll have to start doing all of our work, then my hands might hurt. What about my hands? I'm like, dude, it's okay. Even if your hands hurt, at least they are no longer suffering right now. I can only look at the victim. I'm telling you, get my point. As an animal rights activist,
but don't you think we'll become the victim afterwards? Don't you think that...
You are not a victim at that point. See, two differences here. I'll try to cut this short so we can move to other people as well.
Okay.
No, wait. No. Stop. I'll finish this. Okay, see. The thing is that... No, listen to me. No, what I'm saying is that when you said you are a victim right now, one second, guys, 1 second. You are right now saying that animals are victims, and then you're saying humans are victims. So when you make this statement unknowingly, you're comparing yourself to animals. You will never, even if you lived in a society where you ate only some chemical-induced plants, whatever you said right now, you will never be a victim as the animals are. You guys are not in the same way, because you are not taken forcibly from your parents. You are not forcibly made pregnant. You are not being chopped up into pieces and being sold. So whatever happens, your victimhood, my friend, wait. See, if you ask a question, you have to be decent with me and finish the conversation.
I'm
I would request for you, then not do that and just finish this first.
I'm listening.
So what I'm saying is, you will never be, when you say, will you be a victim in that regard? Well, even someone can say, when I'm working in a company, I'm also a victim, my boss is cruel to me, they make me slog day and night, I have to come for weekends and work. Is that cruelty? Yes, that's cruelty. Is that victimization? Yes, it's victimization. But when you compare that with animals, you are undermining so much the amount of pain and suffering that they go through. The pain and suffering that they go through is not even close to what we go through. See, to bring a life into this world for the sole purpose of killing them, it should be known as psychotic behavior, but we call it as animal farming. Okay. So what I'm saying is, you first of all, comparing yourself to the animals is unfair. Will you be in a society where that happens? Well, then you will have to face the problems. Okay, I'm asking you, a non-vegan society, isn't the same problem happening right now in a non-vegan society? Aren't the animals being given chemicals and you eat the animals, right?
Yeah,
so the same problem so I am not saying veganism can fix everything. You're expecting too much of me. Veganism can end animal cruelty that we humans are doing by exploiting them. That's all. I cannot fix every single leak in the wall right now. But this one big hole, I can fill it. That's all I'm saying through veganism. You can't expect a vegan to answer every problem in society. That we can't be responsible for that. So that's my answer. Okay, thank you for asking that. Thank you.
Thank you.